Good evening, families. My name is Ann Tsuneshi, and I am the proud principal at Mary Lyon Elementary School, where we feel like all of our kids, all of our staff belong, and we work really hard to establish those relationships. And I'm very excited that you are considering Lyon to be part of your family at school. So tonight, we're going to cover some information about Mary Lyon and hopefully answer questions that you might have. It's a big decision on where to send your precious child to school. And I want to assure you as much as possible that we take really great care of our kids, all of our kids. So tonight we'll be covering some of the academics. You'll hear from our teachers. We'll talk about how communication is handled between families and school. We believe that communication is the basis for trusting relationships, so we work really hard at that. Our school culture, a bit about that. Our motto is be kind, be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. And we have a very welcoming and caring school community. We are excited to tell you a little bit about how we establish our relationships, how we attend to the social emotional needs of kids and students, and how we have grown in our outreach to community by establishing a food bank. And then there will be some information about before and after school opportunities at Lyon. And if you have any questions or answers, some information at the end about how to get those questions handled.
Hi, I am Angela Vanderlinde. I will be one of your teachers this next year. I teach K-1 because we're a looping school. This will be my 33rd year next year. I am so looking forward to having you in my classroom.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Ruiz. I'll be one of the kindergarten teachers for next year. I am a K-1 teacher, looping teacher, and then so I'll be working with your kiddos this year. And so one of the things, this is probably like my 5th year here. Yeah, my 5th year teaching. I've been a para for 3 years, and then so I'm also homegrown here in the Tacoma School District. Came to school all my life here in the Tacoma School District, so it's pretty nice.
So as I said, it's my pride to be principal of Mary Lyon. I actually was here 25 years ago as a teacher, so it feels like a homecoming to me. I've had 20 years of administration in Tacoma Public Schools, both at elementary and at high school. And I'm just thrilled to be part of the family here. So as you probably already know, Tacoma has choice enrollment. And that means that your child, whether they live in the Mary Lyon neighborhood or not, can apply to be part of our Mary Lyon Pride. Applications for kindergarten are due very soon, March 18th, and students living outside of our Tacoma Public School boundaries will go through a slightly different process.
Here at Lyon, we work really hard at building a relationship with our families. Most importantly, you are the first teacher of your child. We work on not just the foundation so that your child is ready to read, write, and tackle any math problems, but we also introduce them to science and thinking and coming up being creative. It's a whole approach to making sure that your child is successful at every level of learning. For communicating with families, it's very important because it's a team. Without you, we can't be successful. So we will have weekly folders that come home every night, back and forth, to school and to home. That's where you can put important notes to us. We also use Schoology every single day. You can check things out. We have a homepage and content areas. You can email us that way. We will also put up our updates so that you know what's going on in the classroom. Feel free to email us by phone, and then we do conferences. We do one in the fall, we do it in the summer, and we do the one in the spring. We're always here to communicate with you.
So as I hinted at before, Mary Lyon is a very inclusive school, and that can mean a lot of different things to different people, but I want to be specific about what it means to us. Our staff has been working together to understand racial justice, social justice, and the restorative practices that are best for kids and families to establish relationships with our staff. Our overall rules are be safe, be kind, be responsible, be respectful, and everything we do kind of folds into those 4 rules, one way or the other. We also are inclusive of everybody's differences, and we think that differences make us a very rich community. So for example, we have 2 success classrooms and a NEST program for kids who are just neurotypically different, right, from the rest of the kids. But I bet if you were to look into one of our classrooms, you would not be able to tell any differences at all, because our teachers are so skilled at meeting all of our kids' needs and providing them a sense of community. Our staff have high expectations of each other as well. We tend to be a staff that stays at Lyon, and we consider this our home. So, for example, we have teachers who have been here at the very beginning of their career for several years, and teachers who are new to us but don't ever want to leave, of course. We all keep ourselves, we take care of each other. And by that, I mean we check in with each other to see how we can support each other, thereby being able to support our children. Your child might be in a classroom, a single teacher's classroom, but they will belong to all of us. Kind of going along with that theme of interdependence, we depend on our community partners as well as each other in the building. So we are experiencing some growth in our school around what community means. We've been engaging Sammy High School, the Science and Math Institute High School, and their students have been volunteering in our classrooms and doing special projects like stomp rockets and bee-bots and robots. So that's been really fun. And we also had an all-school field trip to the zoo, which was quite a celebration to have, but we are reaching literally out into the community, expanding the walls of our own school so that kids have a sense of Tacoma and to be proud of our city. As with all Tacoma schools, we have Beyond the Bell programs, and in partnership with Metro Parks, we are able to provide before and after school daycare, as well as after school activities. It could range from visual arts to dramatic arts. This semester, for example, we have a special club run by 2 parents and 2 of our teachers, the Asian Pacific Islander Culture Club, where the kids will learn all about different Asian and Pacific Islander cultures and music, including music and food, and then we'll have a luau at the end. So we try to involve parents as part of our instructional practices at Lyon.
This year in August, we'll have our kindergarten jumpstart in person. It'll be an exciting 4 days for all of us. It'll be something new for everyone, and they get to know what it looks like to be in the classroom and how to be a student and getting to know one another. It will be a 4-day intense program, I feel like, and getting to know one another. And one of the things that we are also focusing on is academics, not that much, but at least getting to know where they're at in the beginning so that we can see how we can support each other in the school year. For this year, there'll be no transportation provided, but there will be breakfast and lunch for the students to have in the classroom. So we are excited to meet them all. We hope to see them at that time as well. Let us know if you need any support.
So I wonder if we've answered questions or created more questions with this video. I hope you have more questions. I hope that we have piqued your curiosity of what it would be like for your child to be part of Lyon. If you do, please don't hesitate to call our office and we will get those questions to you as soon as possible, or email me. My email is stsunei@tacoma.k12.wa.us, and my direct line is 253-571-4804. And all of that information will be available to you later, but also you can check our website or our Lyon Elementary Facebook page if you want more information. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that we will see your kiddo in the fall. Take care.